I decided to live in a homestay for the duration of my certification course with ITA because I knew that it would provide me the opportunity to be able to practice my Spanish speaking, interact with the local culture, and help alleviate some time because this course is incredibly intensive. My homestay does provide me 3 meals a day, that being breakfast, a packed lunch that I take with me to school, and a dinner that we all sit down and eat together every evening. Not only that, they also do my laundry, which is a blessing in and of itself. So living in a homestay has provided me the opportunity to be able to live with a Costa Rican family and see what their day-to-day life is like, providing me more of a local experience. I have some friends who teach English as a foreign language, so after following along with their adventures on social media and doing a lot of research on my own, I realized that this was an outstanding opportunity for me to begin to live and work abroad, and not only that, and that has added a lot of value to my experience here. However, there are a lot of students in my class who have little to no experience with the Spanish language prior to moving here to Costa Rica, and they've still been able to learn and interact with their families in a way that added a lot of value in life to their time here in Costa Rica for ITA. To the family here, because coming from Los Angeles, it was my staple breakfast every morning. My host mother knows that I love avocados, so she makes sure to buy plenty of avocados so that I can eat them with every meal. Next, we have some fresh fruit. Here we have a selection of melon, bananas, and pineapple. Here in Costa Rica, they have some of the freshest fruit in the world, and it is produced here in Costa Rica, so that's a guarantee that you can have fresh fruit about every day. And finally, to drink, we have agua dulce. Most Costa Ricans take their breakfast with coffee, however, I am not a coffee drinker, so another typical drink to have at breakfast is called agua dulce. And I had my host mom bring out some sugar cane here so that we can illustrate what agua dulce is made from. It is just that, a sweet water made from pure sugar cane that is not processed, so it is incredibly delicious and a great alternative to coffee in the mornings. I personally take it with milk. Hasta luego! My homestay is on the same street as the Barba volcano, so that does mean that it is quite a downhill trek on the way to class and an uphill trek on the way back. However, this does bring up the point that there are a lot of opportunities to experience nature when you're here in Costa Rica. Some of my classmates are going to be going hiking at the Barba volcano this Saturday. I've made it into Barba, and I'm now standing in front of La Iglesia de Barba, the Barba Church. And one thing to note about the churches here in Costa Rica is that all Catholic churches face west. So when we talk about directions in Costa Rica, it's much different than the way that we do in the U.S. When we refer to a building in America or in most English-speaking countries, we say the number of the household and the street name. For example, 123 Main Street. In Costa Rica, we talk about addresses in reference to their location or their proximity to other landmarks. So very often you'll hear people say it is 50 meters north of the Church of Barba, or it is 50 meters south of the Church of Barba. I arrived to class about 30 minutes early. This is one of the classrooms, and you have people getting ready for the day. And then if you look on the opposite side, we have some quiet rooms for people to study and lesson plan, in addition to a small kitchen area where everyone puts their lunch in the refrigerator. My favorite part of the school is this outdoor classroom area. So we have a whole bunch of people that are here, yes, 30 minutes early, getting ready for class. We have this nice counter area, some swings, a table, and a hammock. Hi Sage, why don't you share with everyone why you decided to come here to ITA Costa Rica?
So I decided to come because I have a job set up to teach first grade in July of the States, and I need to do something in the meantime, and I wanted to get some teaching experience. Costa Rica made the most sense for me because the advisors at ITA told me that it's the most lax with finding a temporary job and only staying here for, like 5 or 6 months, and then I can go back to the States and teach there.
An ITA Costa Rica daily ritual and pastime has become coming to Cosechas to get ourselves some smoothies. Cosechas is right in the center of Barva. So I'm standing in front of it right now, and if I turn to my right, then I can see the Iglesia de Barva and the park, and then just in that direction, south of the church, we have our school. Lunchtime is always a fun part of the day because we get to compare our lunches that our homestay families prepared for us, and leftovers are very popular here in Costa Rica, so typically your lunch is your dinner from the night before. So Ike, what do you have?
I had rice and beans, some chicken, but it's gone now.
Christy?
Chicken and rice.
Anyone else?
Fish.
There we go.
Rice and beans every day.
And if it's not beans and rice, then it's rice and beans. I am currently preparing for my first ever teaching lesson. It is Wednesday of week 2, and I completed my lesson plan on Thursday of week 1. With that, I had plenty of time to be able to peer edit, bounce my lesson plan off of my trainers, print out my copies, and make copies so that I didn't have to worry about doing any of those things at the last minute, and I can go into my first practicum teaching session with ease. Now, ITA is unique from a lot of other TEFL certification courses because you do have 6 practicum teaching sessions, meaning over the course of your 4-week certification course, you're able to teach students 6 times. So twice a week over weeks 2, 3, and 4, you will be teaching actual English as a foreign language students in their home country. So in just about an hour from now, I'm going to be teaching students who are Costa Ricans. I would strongly recommend going on the trips and tours that are organized by the school because this provides an excellent opportunity to be able to meet all of your classmates outside of the classroom setting. There is an excursion that's organized the day before the first day of classes, so the Sunday before day 1 of classes, and that's an amazing opportunity to be able to meet all of your other classmates and calm your nerves before that first day of class. But we ended up going to the La Paz Waterfall Gardens and Poas Volcano, and we were able to see the volcano erupt and interact with a lot of amazing wildlife, including butterflies, sloths, and hummingbirds. Every day of the week is a little bit different here at ITA Costa Rica. Your first week of classes, you only have class Monday through Thursday, so as to have a 3-day weekend, and that allows time for a trip. Some of us ended up going on a class trip that was organized by the school to Manuel Antonio. And then the 2nd through the 4th weeks are from Monday through Friday, and then you alternate days. So Mondays and Wednesdays you begin at 9 a.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays you begin at 10:30 a.m. After class is over, the school is open for several hours, so many students stay after hours to work on assignments, read, and peer edit, bouncing ideas off of one another and our trainers to prepare for our lessons when we are doing our practicum teaching. I just finished doing a quiz online and doing some reading, and I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to perform and do your assignments early rather than on time or late. Late work is not accepted, and of course on time work is accepted, but being ahead of the curve has helped to alleviate so much stress because this is an incredibly intensive course. It is a I just got done teaching my first lesson and it went outstanding. After our lessons, we have observers give us commentary, feedback, and constructive criticism about how we can improve as teachers, and it's a great way to improve our skills. It's pretty late in the evening right now, but I want to try to squeeze a quick workout in, so I packed my workout clothes into my backpack before I headed out this morning, and I'm going to walk over to the gym. This is my gym, DMC Fitness Center in Barva. It's approximately a 2-minute walk from the English school and 3 stories. There are 2 gyms here in Barva, but I chose this one because it's the closest to the school and offers a great price with awesome amenities.